Cancer can't survive in an alkaline body. Eat alkaline foods, drink alkaline water, raise your pH, and you starve the cancer because cancer thrives on acid. It's one of the most confident-sounding claims in the wellness world, and it collapses the moment you understand one fact about how your body works. I'm Michael Merth, a registered dietitian who spent years in oncology nutrition, and this is the pH myth. Let me state the theory fairly, because parts of it borrow real science. Claim 1. Cancer creates an acidic environment, and tumors are more acidic than normal tissue. That part is actually true, and we'll come back to it. Claim 2. Therefore, if you make your body alkaline through diet, you create conditions cancer can't tolerate, and you slow or stop it. Claim 3. You do that by eating alkaline foods like leafy greens, avoiding acid-forming foods like meat and sugar, and often by buying alkaline water or pH drops. The pitch is seductive because it comes with a lab-sounding word, pH, a villain, acid, and a simple action, change your diet. The problem is that Claim 2 does not follow from Claim 1, and the reason is your own physiology. Here is the fact the entire myth ignores. Your blood pH is one of the most tightly controlled numbers in your body. It sits between 7.35 and 7.45. That's it. That narrow band. Your body defends it with 3 powerful systems, working every second. Chemical buffers in your blood, your lungs adjusting how much carbon dioxide you breathe off, and your kidneys fine-tuning what they excrete. This control is not optional. If your blood pH drifts even slightly outside that range, you are in a medical emergency called acidosis or alkalosis, and you end up in a hospital, not a wellness blog. You cannot eat your way out of that range. A plate of kale does not raise your blood pH, and a steak does not lower it. If food could actually move your systemic pH, food would be dangerous. So what does the alkaline diet actually change? Your urine. Eat a lot of produce and your kidneys dump more alkaline material into your urine, and the pH strip turns colors. People see that strip and think they've alkalinized their body. They've alkalinized their pee. Those are not the same thing, and your urine pH tells you nothing about the environment around a tumor. Now back to the true part, because this is where the myth truly breaks. It's real that the immediate environment around a tumor is acidic. But here's what the pitch gets exactly backwards. The tumor creates that acidity itself, from the inside, and your diet has nothing to do with it. Remember the Warburg effect. Cancer cells burn glucose fast and inefficiently, even when oxygen is available, and that process pumps out lactic acid as a byproduct. The tumor acidifies its own neighborhood through its own metabolism. That local acid pocket exists regardless of whether you ate salmon or spinach for lunch, because it's driven by the cancer's biology, not your grocery list. You cannot reach into that microenvironment by changing your urine pH. The blood feeding the tumor is held at that same tightly regulated 7.4 no matter what you eat. There is no dietary lever that reaches the acid the tumor built. And to be blunt about the evidence, there is no human trial showing that an alkaline diet treats, slows, or prevents cancer. The theory has been around for decades. The trial that would prove it has never delivered because the premise was wrong from the start. Usually I'd say, a mostly plants diet is harmless even when the reasoning is wrong. But the alkaline story earns a stronger warning, for 2 reasons. First, some versions push people to avoid entire categories of food, including protein-rich foods labeled acid-forming, at exactly the time a cancer patient needs protein and calories the most. I've watched the fear of acidic food drive the same unplanned weight and muscle loss that makes treatment harder to tolerate. That's a real harm traded for an imaginary benefit. Second, the alkaline label sells a lot of products. Expensive water ionizers, pH drops, supplement protocols. And in its darker corners, the myth gets used to sell alkaline protocols as an alternative to real treatment. That's where a harmless idea turns into a genuinely dangerous one, because the cost isn't just money, it's delay. So here's where it lands. You cannot change your blood pH with food. Your body won't allow it. The acidity around a tumor is made by the tumor, not by your diet, and no human trial shows an alkaline diet does anything to cancer. Now, the twist. The alkaline diet's actual food list, more vegetables, more fruit, less processed meat, and less added sugar, is genuinely a good way to eat. So eat that way. Just do it for the honest reason, which is that fruits and vegetables and fiber support your health through fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, not because you're waging pH warfare on a tumor. Keep the vegetables, drop the ionizer, and never let a pH strip talk you out of the protein and calories your treatment needs. Full article is on the site, with the physiology laid out plainly. If this reframed the whole idea for you, subscribe, and I'll take on the next one.